Hello everybody, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD. Welcome back to some more Dragalia Lost content. In today's video, also, I don't even know what I said, I just like rolling that way too fast. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Gala. But before I actually get into Gala, I do want to kind of mention why there hasn't really been any videos as of late. So let me just talk about that really quickly. Again, I'm going to try not taking too long saying this because I could go like for literally an entire video discussing why. But basically, lots of stuff going on right now in the world, and you know, my living situation's gotten a little bit awkward to make videos. That's kind of the main thing. It's a little awkward to make videos, so that's why there hasn't really been much content. And of course, you know, I'm kind of like demotivated, I guess is the biggest, not the biggest word, but like the word that makes the most sense when it comes to Dragalia Lost. I just feel like the game hasn't really been super exciting, hasn't really had that pizzazz for me as of late. So that's also another reason why. So that and a couple, you know, other random factors here and there are kind of the main reason why I haven't really made too many videos lately. But I'm here now and here to discuss Gala. So I actually wasn't even going to make this video, but then I have seen so many people summon for Gala that I was like, I need to make this video, even though it's late. It's a late video. It's very late, and I'm sure if you were even thinking about summoning, you've probably already summoned and you've already used up your Wormite. So it's going to be less of like a should you summon video and more of like a don't summon video. Like, why would you summon for this video? That's kind of what this video is going to mainly be. So let's go ahead and discuss this. First of all, also, I can't even use my mouse. It's not plugged in. Dragalia, whatever you want to call it, happens every 2 months. However, we just had a Dragalia last month with Gala Alex, and she completely like broke the game again. But now we have another Dragalia a month later, not 2 months later, but 1 month later. So it's really weird. I don't know why we have this. You can say, oh, it's a dragon, but they don't even talk about it like at all. Like, they're not saying, oh, we're only doing this now because it's a dragon and we're doing a dragon this month, and then we're doing next month adventure and then dragon. And they could be doing that, but they haven't told us anything. So I have no idea why we have a Gala. You could say, oh, story chapter, Gala, coincide, but they said it's supposed to be every 2 months. So I don't know why we have it now. Like I said, it's just really weird. I just feel like it's really weird. Anyways, this is huge bait. It's literally, they're throwing the bait in your face, and they're hoping you're going to take the bait like a little good fishy. And if you summon on this banner, you took the bait like a little good fishy. Maybe you're a salmon, maybe you're a sea bass, I don't know. But you took the bait, and I'm eating you for sweet. No, so you're not supposed to summon on this banner. Like, straight up, do not summon on this banner. It's straight bait. Again, you literally... All right, I want to say this before I even talk about it. You don't need to summon... All right, this is technically speaking. You don't need to summon on any banner in the game at all. You can complete every single content in the game with free-to-play players. You know, the original 5 members of the cast have completed, I believe, every single High Dragon trial. So you can, and Volk, obviously, Volk and Cayenne are kind of, you know, I incorporate those into there as well. You can literally complete every single endgame content with just free-to-play characters. So that alone, you don't even need to summon. The only reason you summon is for characters or dragons that you really like, you really want on your team. Because like I said, you can literally complete the entire game with free-to-play units. So if you want to summon, if you really like Gala is so awesome, I really want him. I don't care if I don't get any other unit on any other banner. I want Gala, then, you know, go for it. Go summon it. If Gala is your waifu, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Mars is a dude. If Gala is your husbando, also my mouse is not working. Why do I keep? If Gala is your husbando, go ahead and summon. Go for it. But my advice is to not summon, and the biggest reason why is because this is bait for Fire Emblem Heroes Part 2. Now, it's bait for Part 2, and it's also bait for Part 1, because if you're a newer player, a player who's doesn't really, I don't even know what I was going to say. But if you don't have, like, say, Konan Asakya, Cerberus, etc., you know, or Dread King Rathalos, the good flame dragons right now, you want a good flame dragon, you're probably going to want to summon for Gala because that obviously means you're a newer player. But even though Dragalia is amazing value for your Wormite, and it's the best value for your Wormite, shut up, it's the best value for your Wormite, the reason you should not summon is because of Fire Emblem Heroes Part 2. Because Fire Emblem Heroes, we don't even know if it's going to come back again. You know, it did come back a year later. So you might have to wait an entire year for Fire Emblem Heroes to come back for the 3rd time. If they even come back for a 3rd time, like, you don't even know if they will. They might not. We assume, you know, maybe next year it's going to be a Part 3 or something like that. So you're going to have to wait an entire year for Fire Emblem Heroes Part 2. or for part 3, sorry. And then, or Gala Mars is gonna, but Gala Mars appears every 2 months, maybe every month from now on. I don't know what they're gonna do with Gala Dragalia, but every month Gala Mars will show up. So you will always have a chance to pull Gala Mars on the banners. And plus, Gala Mars is not even necessary. You literally don't even need Gala Mars to complete any flame content in the game. Like I said, free-to-play characters can be every single content in the game. You don't need Gala Mars at all. If you have Gala Alex, if you pull on the Gala Alex banner, Gala Alex, I believe, can complete every single content in the game as well. So you don't even need Gala Mars at all. It really doesn't make much sense to go for Gala Mars. The only reason I could think of going for Gala Mars is if you've saved up like 70,000 Wormite and you're comfortable having enough Wormite for Fallen Heroes Part 2, which is, again, take your chances. It took me 90,000 for Hunter Berserker, so take your chances if you would like. I personally don't think it's worth summoning, and you should keep as much Wormite and as much tickets as possible for the Fallen Heroes event, because, again, Part 2 is coming up. It's probably going to be at least 3 new units. I say at least because they might do like another split banner or something with, like 2 banner or 2 units on one banner, 2 units on another banner, something like that. Who really knows? But there's so much potential for so many different units. There's just, I can't see a reason why you should, again, I was about to use a mouse. Oh my God. I just can't see a reason why you should summon on this. Like I said, it doesn't really make much sense. With that being said, Gala Mars, however, is going to be the best Flame Dragon. I don't see Konoha Sakuya being better than him. The only scenario I could see Konoha Sakuya being better is if you're under 50% HP, which doesn't happen often. Like, you're not going to be under that threshold very often. If you're above that, you should be better than Konoha Sakuya. I think theoretically you should be better than Konoha Sakuya. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm like 99% sure that he will be better. But again, something to note is that even if he is better, he's not going to be miles better, because again, Konoha Sakuya is basically 90% strength when you use skills. Again, it's not exactly, because it's skill damage, multiplicative, whatever. It's not exactly, but it's basically like that. But again, that's only when you use skills. And again, that is where most of your DPS comes from. Most of your DPS comes from skills. It doesn't come from like your normal auto attacks or whatever. It doesn't come from that. It comes from skills. So that's where most of your DPS comes from, and that's where, of course, Konoha Sakuya really shines at, etc. If you don't have Sakuya, then yeah, Gala Mars is going to be really, really good. Again, even Dread King Rathalos, the thing that he has that Gala Mars doesn't have is the 4-strike, incorporated to his kit. Gala Mars does not have that, whereas Dread King Rathalos does. So if you have Dread King Rathalos as well, that's, again, another reason for you not really to go after Gala Mars, because you already have a really, really good Flame Dragon with Dread King Rathalos. So yeah, there's so many reasons not to summon for Gala Mars. And again, I do want to mention that this is only when you're above HP 50, he has that 90% strength. If you're under that, like if there's like a Veronica type unit in the future for Flame, who's like the best unit in the game, but she's only the best unit in the game when she's under 50% HP, of course Gala Mars will not be optimal on her. So it's just, there's so many things that it just like reeks bait of this banner, and I really don't think you should summon. That's kind of all I really have to say about in this video. Like, it's just don't summon, please. Again, you probably already summoned if you were thinking about it, so I'm sorry that this video is a little bit late. I just hopefully I can convince you with what I said. Just like it's save your Wormite, save as much Wormite as possible. Give yourself as big of a chance as possible to get the lucrative Fire Emblem Heroes units that are probably not going to come back for at least a year. So please save your Wormite. And again, good luck summoning if you are deciding to summon. Let me know if you did summon. What'd you get? If you did summon, just shake my head. Shame on you. Shame on you. But hopefully you had good luck if you did. That's gonna be everything. Thank you guys for watching. Have you guys a great day, and until next time, have a nice trip.